So
Fuck.
you you have two dead lemurs puddles in front of you, one a little bit further away. Combat has ended. There's no other forms advancing against you. What do you do?
I'm gonna look at the bug guy and be like, "Can I get my javelin?"
He kind of looks at you, cocks his head again, and cocks it to the other side in a quick manner like an insect and says, "You may retrieve it. Well
Alright.
done."
That was an easy trial. Good job, Zentai. See, you didn't need help.
You took a few steps forward to advance towards the targets that were advancing against you. But as you go to retrieve it, he's following suit, kind of watching you as well. Spear at the ready. Well, not ready, but in
Right.
hand.
Bro's gonna stab me in the back.
I spoke too soon.
He's gonna be like, you looked at it wrong.
Does a 3,000 hit?
Yes.
No.
All right. So you go and retrieve your javelin, and he walks up. Keeloth walks up next to you again, and says, "Stick by my side."
Alright.
And you guys continue to go towards the main gate. Then you see another form that is about 14 foot tall.
Oh, dear Lord.
And
Jesus Christ.
Bro entered the Diablo space.
Have fun.
Keeloth looks at you and telepathically communicates with you and says, "I suggest that you do nothing." And you just see this 14-foot tall creature, and they can get taller.
Oh, Jesus.
Make another religion check.
Oh, boy. Another 18 plus 19.
You immediately recognize this creature or devil to be a Glabaruzu. And you just see one of these Glabaruzus roar at some of these lemurs and pick up two of them with their pincers and just squish them immediately. It turns its canine head towards you and Keeloth and sees Keeloth, bows its head, and keeps going. So you approach the main gate. Keeloth continues on. Do you follow suit?
Yep.
So you approach the main gate, and immediately, without any physical opening of the gate, you just see the gates open inward. And Keeloth continues in through the main courtyard of this monstrosity of a fortress. And then towards the second gate. And again, the doors just swing wide open. But along the way towards the second gate, you see other forms and more formation patrolling. So you proceed through the second gate after taking a quick glance in the dim light of these creatures. And also, mind you, there is another 15-foot Glabaruzu patrolling right behind these creatures. You can kind of tell that the Glabaruzu are ones to be in charge of frontline defenses. So you go through the second gate and continue on through a third gate. And you keep going towards the third gate, and you get closer. The doors still swing open, and Keeloth kind of stops because he notices two forms, one on each side, standing there. One is human, female, and another is an elf, male. And they both look at Keeloth with their heads kind of canted to the side, gauging the situation, and then cant their head again towards you and look at you. And the female starts to approach you, and she commences to start a conversation with you. And coyly, she's asking,
God fucking
coyly, she asks you, I haven't seen one of you around here before. What are you doing here?
Following him.
Are you something like a mortal?
I'm just gonna say machine.
Machine. And she looks at the counterpart, male. Cocks her head again to the side, like, what is a machine? And in a, again, coyly manner. Oh, this is not
Thanks for
gonna
giving
fucking
him that
die, Rez.
fucking word,
This is
Rez.
not gonna fucking die. I am not letting this die.
I
The
became the
me-
very thing I swore to never become.
You were not supposed to join the Sith. You were supposed to fight it.
And now I will never go back. I have joined the dark side.
I thought Wham was gonna say you weren't supposed to fuck the Sith, you were supposed to fight him.
Oh, that would have been funny.
I'm ad-libbing, and I can only do so much. So the male counterpart says, "Machine? Oh, I've heard of those. Are you like one of those Warforged?"
Yep.
And he kind of walks over to the elder. Or she walked up to your left shoulder. She was on. So on your right side, on the right side of the gate that you're going towards, the third gate, the male figure comes up and kind of puts his hand across your shoulders. And the female kind of does the same thing. And again, Keeloth is canting his head insectoid like, snapping it back and forth, mandibles twitching, just watching the entire situation, analyzing, and just watching how you react. They are just making a lot of physical contact with you. The female human looks at you again and says, "Oh, Warforged. I haven't played with one of you yet."
Hey, yo, pause. You telling me you didn't bring me for this?
Rez started out being like, I'm not going to be the stereotypical bard. He is now the stereotypical bard.
Right? It is like my identity now.
Xantar, make another religion check.
Religion check. Yummy. 17.
You're gathering from their actions and the way they're talking and the way they're acting. Also, make an insight check.
Now this is where I fail. Not one. I was
No,
not
it is.
joking. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you are completely thinking that this is a human and a elf that is interacting with you right now. Because, well, one, you don't fully understand all humanoids yet, so you're still trying to compute that. But you are in an entirely different realm, so you have no idea exactly what to expect. And by the way, the other free hands of both of them are kind of like their fingers are moving up and down the forms of your armor and just looking at you and say, "It would be very interesting to play with you," says the elf male. "There are ways that we could have fun." And the female also says, "Oh yes, I completely agree.
Don't give in to
Would you like
temptation.
Would you like to join us?"
I'm busy
Or I was gonna say,
following
oh,
him.
hell no.
Yeah, that's a succubus and an incubus. Don't fucking go with it.
I'm
Oh.
gonna I just fucking I'm also going to say he said I'm going to die if I stop following him, so I'll stick with him
Oh,
for now.
True.
Xantar,
What's up?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking terrible. First one is 12, so 15. I got a 13 for
Damn
the
it,
second
Phil.
one. So 16.
You feel the female affecting your mind, trying to charm you. But something inside you is telling you this isn't right. And you mentally fight against this charm effect. and you kind of shake your head and get your thoughts straight, and you look at the female. What do you do?
I can't fornicate. Leave me alone.